What is up guys, JayFerGaming here, welcome back to my F1 2016 career mode. This is the Austrian Grand Prix. If you are new to my channel, do hit the subscribe button because you've missed an amazing season so far. If you've missed any of the races, do go check them out because it's been very unpredictable. Just looking at the standings, you can see there's a few surprise results in there and there's been surprise winners. It's been absolutely insane and we're having a very solid start to the season in P4 in the standings.
Hey, our upgrade pace is looking solid right now. But I do think we need to push harder if we want to stay competitive. Here's the report.
So we're just getting an upgrade on a vehicle comparison of the cars around us. Red Bull look like they've had a major upgrade there. Jeez, they are miles ahead. And then it's us, then Mercedes. But we haven't had too many upgrades because I wanted to keep it more realistic. So I haven't been doing practice. But if we look to the left, yeah, Red Bull have upgraded 2 parts. Williams have had a major upgrade as well. So, yeah. Williams will be coming closer to us and Red Bull will be pulling away, so especially at their home track here at the Red Bull ring should be very interesting to see. And we can see Williams are above Ferrari. Ferrari are down in 6th place, that's incredible, just ahead of Manor. Wow, but we do have the possibility of an upgrade. But I think I'm going to wait for something better, which will probably take one more, well, this race, and then I'll probably upgrade for the next time out. So into qualifying, we're in P11 at the moment. I think we're only about 7/10 off pole position for the last time I saw. But yeah, we're looking to majorly jump up the order, and this lap is a lot better. We're about 6/10 up coming into the final sector, and considering this isn't the greatest of tracks for me, it's incredible how well I'm doing. I think it's definitely because of the car, because I struggled so badly last season. But we come to the line. Oh, we lost time in the final sector, but where's it going to be? We need a major improvement. Come on, engineer, give me the happy news. It's P4, which I'm pretty happy with. Because yeah, last season, if you haven't seen it, I got a puncture in the race. I had awful tyre wear, just was very slow. But here, we're effectively in P3 because I think Ricciardo's got a penalty. Yes, he does. So Sainz starts 2nd and I start 3rd. And Verstappen's absolutely miles ahead. So definitely proving the Red Bull pace. Our teammates down in 6th, so solid session for the team, and that is the rest of the field. But yeah, I was very excited for this one, especially when I saw the weather conditions for the race. Intermediate conditions. I'm very quick in the intermediate conditions, so reducing the fuel, and it seems like about 1/3 of the way into the race we should have the rain and the track dry out. So yeah, let's make the most of these interconditions, see if we can take the lead and see if we can just control the race. But here we go, the build up to the start of the very damp Austrian Grand Prix circuit. 5 lights and away we go. Can we get a good start? We're sneaking up the grid. There we go. We're ahead of Sainz, I think, and we're trying to, no, we can't get anywhere because of Verstappen. When Sainz gets back to, we're side by side though through turn 1. Verstappen's gone, but we get much better traction out of turn 1, and I think we've got Sainz here. So we could be up to P2. Yes, we move ahead of him. So he's in the slipstream, but I don't think he'll go for a move up here. And if we don't outbrake ourselves down into turn 2, very tricky the first lap on intermediates, I've got to say. And there we go, solely into P2. So that's what we needed to do at the start, get ahead of the Toros. And now we're going to try and chase after Max Verstappen in the lead. So we come to the end of the first lap. We're actually closing in. We had a fantastic 2nd and 3rd sector, really. We seem to be the quickest car on the track at the moment. So Verstappen obviously sets the fastest lap of the race as he is in 1st place. Yellow flag! Oh, his engine's gone! Max's engine's gone! He's out of the race, so we're taking the lead. Unbelievable scenes here at the Austrian Grand Prix. The Renault power unit, or Tag Heuer, whatever it's called, has failed on the first lap of the race, and it's with wet conditions, so you've got to question what the engine manufacturers are doing. But we're in the lead, we're pulling away from Sainz, we've got a 3.5 second lead, we're putting in purple lap after purple lap. It's great, fantastic scenes right here. Could we take our first victory? Well, not if Julian Palmer has anything to do with it, because his engine's gone now as well. And I was hoping at this moment, oh my god, no, please, please Charlie, do not give us a safety car. Oh, devastation to see that, because we'd built up a solid lead over P2 Carlos Sainz, and we were just pulling away. We had some great pace and it's all for nothing. Oh, disappointment right there. But at this point I was thinking, yeah, we got the safety car period, we can manage the tyres, regain a bit of fuel, but on the restart hopefully pull away once again. But I didn't really like the restart because I go into 3rd gear and it just kept stopping me until the safety car got into the pits, which I think is a bit of a weird system. But I suppose it's to stop you catching up to the back of the safety car, but away we go. Can we get a decent restart? I think... Where did we have a restart? We had a restart somewhere for the first time just behind the safety car. Was it Monaco? Possibly, and I just blitzed it every time, and I think we've done it again. The AI seem to be very weak at these restarts. But now we're on to lap 9, and it was more just purple sector after purple sector, times tumbling all the time, and a little bit annoyingly, Hamilton has got himself up to P2, so he should have a lot better pace than Carlos Sainz realistically. So it's going to be interesting to see what his times are compared to mine. It's effectively a time trial really between myself and Hamilton at this moment, but we skip all the way to lap 17 because I had some brilliant pace and I kept the gap to around, I think it was around 3-4 seconds, but now I think is the optimum time to come into the pits. I wasn't completely sure, but the confirmation coming up here is when the engineer tells you that he's got an alternate strategy, and I think it just comes up here. Yes, just in time for the... We're coming up to the pits for God's sake, so we needed it. Perfect timing there, going for the soft compound tyres, which I wasn't sure if they would take me all the way to the end of the race, basing it on Season 1's tyre wear. But yeah, it's basically hit and hope. So we're going to hope these soft tyres can take us to the end of the race. DRS has been enabled, which is usually tell a sign that it's time for dry conditions. So everyone has pitted apart from Raikkonen, I think. So Raikkonen goes on the inters. So we'll test the track out. The key test will be into the braking zone for turn 2 to see if it's the right time to come into the pits. But I think it is. A lot of cars come into the pits. Hamilton's lost a lot of time to me. He's more than 3 seconds behind, surely, as I, wow, totally go off the track. But yeah, a couple of laps and it should be soft conditions, so we should maintain the lead. But yeah, it was strange. Hamilton did lose a lot of... I don't know if he got held up in the pits there, but fastest lap coming up. Yeah, the time seriously did tumble. It was me set the fastest lap, then Hamilton will come up, then the next car. But yeah, Hamilton did seem to be more confident in these dry conditions, and it really did show. He did bring the gap down, but not too quickly, so I was feeling pretty confident. Lap 27 now. Not a lot happened. It was very to and fro between myself and Lewis, but yeah, we got a yellow flag. I think someone's off there. Yes, Jensen Button is out the race, and again, I wasn't sure about a safety car because my tyre wear, it was building, you know. I was a little bit concerned. I wasn't sure if I wanted to pit a safety car period would have helped. I mean, I could have gone for the ultra soft tyres, but I would have lost track position, which obviously is very key. But we're coming to the back of Felipe Nasr, and this is actually really key. We overtake Nasr, but later on, we'll actually on to the next lap when Hamilton comes to the back of Nasr. Nasr really does hold him up, and he must lose a second or so, and it's important in these final stages of this Grand Prix, because I could be taking my first victory, but I'm struggling so badly with tyre wear. I mean, in Season 1, I think, yeah, Sergio Perez, who won this race, did a one-stop. He must have done like 25 or maybe about 22 laps on these tyres. I could never do that. I would absolutely destroy these. I have learned from Season 1. My tyre wear is nowhere near as bad, but still, it is very tricky. And on lap 31 now, oh, I've got the Mercedes in my mirrors. Every time I get a shot of victory, a Mercedes takes it away from me. I'm sure this must be like my 4th close experience of winning, and I think twice it's been taken away by Hamilton, once by Rosberg, and Hamilton's trying to do it again, up the inside into the final sector. We are lucky if we don't make contact. Slight tyre to tyre banging, but I did effectively let him through there, and I decided to wait till later on in the lap to fight back, because there's no point making any stupid mistakes here, because I think it pretty much is me versus Hamilton for the victory unless we hold each other up and Ricciardo closes in. So I'll wait until the DRS, so we're getting a great run here. We're going to go up the inside. Hamilton breaks a bit late, but we're a little bit more confident coming through here. A light lock up, but we're okay. Back into the lead. But I'm sure Lewis will be fighting back any moment, and we get an awful run through the final corner. We take too much of the inner curb. We are understeering so badly, and we're squeezing Hamilton to the pit wall. This is a tactic that I was going for. Hamilton's going to take a narrow entry into turn 1. We go down to gear 3 instead of gear 4, and we get a fantastic exit out of turn 1. Hamilton loses so much time, and we must have a gap of about 2 seconds just from that incident. I really don't know what he was doing there, but there were a few incidents cropping up on the circuit. Hulkenberg had a puncture, and I think Massa went into the back of him somewhere, so yeah, that's something I've got to watch out for. Just random cars scattered across the track, could be contacted any moment. But now we are getting so close to my first victory, starting the final lap. Look at that front left tyres, 81%. and look in the mirrors. Mercedes once again, Lewis Hamilton. So I was going for this tactic once again. We've used it once before, can we use it again? Hamilton has a much better exit this time. I do go for the switchback and I do regain the lead, but Hamilton, he's going to be all over me. He's definitely managed his tyres better than I have. We need to watch fuel, we need to watch the tyres. This is so intense. Oh, who's going to win this race? Hamilton goes up the inside. I once again go for a switchback. Nothing like Rosberg versus Hamilton, no contact. The exit, it's okay, but Hamilton's got a decent run. He's got DRS as well, that's very annoying. I'm going to have to chuck it up the inside. Oh, we don't need a lock up now because my tyre could go pop at any moment. We're coming to the place on the track where my tyre did explode last in Season 1 and Hamilton's got a much better run. He's got the inside line. This is not what we need. Can't we fight back around the outside? Oh, he's barged us out the way and no, we're not going to see him again. And now we've actually got to watch out. We don't lose second place because Daniel Ricciardo is behind us. We lost the victory to a Mercedes again. I'm so gutted. Ricciardo's got a better run than us. He's going to try around the outside. Is he? No way. He can't get this move done. We've got the inside line. We've got such bad understeer. 84%. Can we get the car to the line in second place? Oh, I think we can do it. Oh, Ricciardo's coming. He's got DRS. We're going to block him. That's a bit of a questionable move, but still. Oh, that finale. That last lap was so intense. I get closer and closer to my first victory, but Lewis Hamilton, of all people, has stolen it away from me. I think I deserved it. I just couldn't manage my tyres enough. Devastation right there. It's another podium. I think that's my third of the season, so it's been a great season so far. Oh, I just need that little push. Maybe an upgrade, I don't know. But I don't think I could have done any more there. If you did enjoy the race, then please do leave a like so we lose. I say lose. We finished second, 1.5 seconds behind Hamilton, just ahead of Ricciardo. We see the rest of the field. Carlos Sainz with a very solid 4th position. He was running around in second and did help me out earlier on in the race. As we look further down the order, Haryanto gets 2 more points. I keep saying that and pointing out every time he gets points, but it's not really a surprise because the man is quite good in this career. Into the driver's standings, it's very tight at the top between the 2 Mercedes and Ricciardo. I'm trying to sneak my way into that battle, but I think we might not have enough. Well, I think we'll judge it better at the midpoint of the season. We've got quite a gap to Vettel in 5th, so top 4 would be incredible, but I'm going to try and aim for top 3. We're going to be very ambitious. As we look further down the standings, Palmer obviously scored no points and is moving further and further away from me. So, yeah, I'm starting to get the better of my teammate here, which is awesome to see. And on to the constructors now. Mercedes, absolutely miles ahead still. They've got 2 solid point scorers. But yeah, we're closing in on Red Bull. That could be an interesting battle. Miles ahead of Williams and the recovering Ferrari. So 3rd is looking very good for us. So if you have enjoyed the Austrian Grand Prix, do remember to leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already to my channel. And I'll catch you in the next race of my career. Goodbye.